All right, Jason, the linebacker core has suffered a couple of injuries there in spring, but you guys still have players with you and Jared Uwaya. Talk about the linebacker situation you guys have going on right now.
Yeah, we have a lot of playmakers. Obviously, me and Jared are healthy, ready to go this year. We're hoping to get Gianni and Jacoby back soon. We also have a couple of young players. Marcus Williams is former running back, transferred over to linebacker, and he's pretty natural at that. And there's also Wyatt Messina, who had some playing time last year. And so I think the linebacker core is deeper than people think. There's a lot of athleticism there, and there's a lot of young talent there as well.
And how is Gianni's recovery coming with the foot?
As players, we're not allowed to disclose any of that, but we're hoping for the best, hoping to get him back as soon as we can.
Yeah, for sure. But you guys are going to play a lot of nickel as well, I've been told, and so that's going to take a little pressure off the linebacking core. How good is this defense going to be?
I mean, I think this defense is going to be as good as we work. If we work hard on defense, we're going to play good. We need to get those turnovers that we lacked last year. We need to get those turnovers in practice so that they come natural in the games. So I think that's one of the biggest glaring issues from last year's turnovers. So I think if we can get more than 2 turnovers, 3 turnovers a game, we'll do great this year.
Right. It sounds like Coach Witt has hammered that into you, just like he's hammered it into me. He keeps harping on the 3 interceptions last year.
Yeah.
What do you guys have to do to get more interceptions in the season?
I think we have to be more aggressive when the ball's in the air. We have to be the one that wants to pull down the ball instead of the one that wants to tackle the guy. We always have to think that the quarterback's throwing it to us instead of his receiver. It's just more mentality than anything, I think. I think last year we lacked a little of that mentality. We're tough enough, we're physical enough. We just have to get that mentality that when the ball's in there, I have to go get that.
You guys replaced 3 NFL guys in Keith, Tenney, as well as Trevor. How do you replace guys like that?
I think just like I said before, in hard work and practice. Obviously those guys will be missed, but like I said, there's a lot of young talent, especially defensive line this year. There's a lot of young talent, and I think that those guys will pick it up well. Jason Fanaika, Hunter Dimmick. Obviously we have Nate Orchard coming back, who's a big factor in the defensive line. So I think we'll take a step forward. I don't think there'll be any steps taken backwards this year.
Those guys that you listed, I think they're ends. What do you do at the defensive tackle spot?
Well, we have a couple big freshmen, obviously. Lotu Lele, Star's little brother.
I've heard that name.
We have Sese Yanu, who's coming back from last year. We have Seni Foanuku. I need to learn to say his last name. Stevie Tuiko Lavatu, who is injured in the spring, is coming back. So I think there's a lot of meat in the middle, and at defensive end, we're pretty solid too.
And you guys are pretty decent in the back end as well, with Bleck getting healthy this year. A couple of guys that are new in Carter and Godfrey. I heard Godfrey's a real player from what I'm told. What do you see in the back end?
I see a lot of experience back there with Eric Rowe and Blecken coming back, and also Davion at the corner. And those corners that were young last year, like Reggie Porter and JT Thomas, they're coming back this year. And so I see a lot of depth at that secondary, and I see a lot of athleticism as well.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.